Hello, ZD YouTube. We just got a brand new trailer for Echoes of Wisdom, and we just wanted to do a quick analysis. Now, unfortunately, all of our YouTube ZD crew is busy today. Some of them are leaving town, some of them are working. I'm here, so I thought I'm just going to do a quick analysis with you guys. We're going to watch the first little bit of the trailer because it's mostly just like an opening story bit that we've already seen, so let's watch that together really quick. Love that music. No.
The land of Hyrule has been torn apart by mysterious rifts. In search of Link and the King of Hyrule, both of whom were stolen away.
Stolen away. They keep saying that.
Zelda must borrow the power of an ethereal creature called Tri. Together, they enter the tears that scar the land in order to save her kingdom. On her journey, Zelda will explore what lies.
Okay. This is the first place we've got to stop because there's already some really cool information right here. We officially have a name for what we were calling this like Rift World or Dark World. It's called the Still World, which is really interesting. It's like everything is like frozen in time. And it's kind of spooky. Also, I don't know if we've seen these before, but we got a Lionel. And it's looking cool. Zelda looking awesome with her cape. And then we've got the big castle here in the background of the Still World. So it appears there's like a full castle inside of the Still World. And there's a light coming out of the top of the tower. I don't know if that is just artistic in this moment or if this is kind of like hearkening back to Breath of the Wild a little bit, where like that was sort of like where you had to go to end the game, right? So it might be something similar, but let's keep looking.
The rifts.
But Lionels, that's exciting. They look great. So we've got this like weird dark world situation.
Is the Still World.
So cool.
Here, trees,
blobs. There are blobs. These guys are all over the place in the Still World, and I don't know what they are. But they're so interesting to me because they might. I'm wondering if they might be like bad versions of Tri, or like messed up versions. Because if you notice, they have little things floating behind them.
Of land, people, and other.
Now they aren't exactly triangles like Tri has, but they kind of come off as Tri. I don't know. Maybe they're related to Tri somehow, or maybe Tri is from the Still World, and the Still World has been like taken over. I don't know, but let's keep watching.
Fragments of land, people, and other items that were swallowed up by the rifts float in the void.
Kind of creepy.
Said they will eventually vanish completely.
Ooh.
Exploring the farthest reaches of this world is no easy feat. To do so, Zelda will have to traverse eerie, floating terrain.
Love this.
Because the path is broken up, the echoes you've learned can come in handy.
It's giving me like Mario Galaxy vibes a little bit.
Echoes to use as platforms to bridge the gaps.
Some chests.
Massive dungeons can all.
You heard him. You heard him right there. Dungeons confirmed. Massive dungeons is what he said. He better not be lying. Here we are at Southern Ruins. And they even have it written out in the Hylian font, which is cool. But yes, dungeons officially confirmed. We kind of all thought that they were coming, but that's really exciting. And this looks like probably the first dungeon, honestly.
Zelda will
it looks
use
interesting.
Her wisdom and echoes to take on enemies and puzzles that stand in her way. Then confront challenging bosses who await her arrival.
Okay, now we've got this golem boss.
What to do though? Overwhelm the boss with echoes?
A bunch of ropes.
Or combine them to find unique ways around the
a strong dude in a rock. And then Zelda
to devise.
Distracts him with this piranha plant thingy and then takes a nap. This is great. I love this. Imagine just like, oh no, I need to heal in the middle of this battle, so you just take a nap in the middle of the battle while distracting the boss. Genius. This is fantastic.
The Still World can be accessed.
Okay. So a couple things here. We have like weird gravity stuff going on, which is why I said it sort of reminds me of Mario Galaxy. A bunch of the things are like flipped on their side. These are like sandfish and they're swimming on a wall, but it looks like Zelda's not dealing with the gravity stuff. It's just the like chunks of land. So she's always like walking like normal. So that's something kind of interesting to look forward to. I've also kind of thought this still world sort of reminds me of like sort of like a mixture of a silent realm and the dark world combined, but then it's like even creepier because it's like droopy and like it's honestly a little creepy. Like for a Zelda game, a little surprised because this is kind of looking like a little freaky. I'm a fan. I think it's very cool. I'm just excited to see what they do with it all.
Scattered across Hyrule, and each entry point leads to a location.
So each area has like its own
defining features.
like the Dark World.
Zelda must overcome dungeons within the rifts and the mysteries they hold. Without Link or the king.
Okay. Big revelation here. Look in the top right corner. Zelda just attacked these two dudes with a frog inside of a tornado. Somebody thinking like, I don't know, like Cyclos or Zephos. Little Wind Waker action here. It's an echo. So these must be enemies. These sort of like Wind Waker frog dudes, that's an exciting thought. And then immediately we go to an anglerfish that looks a lot like the ones that you see in Angler's Tunnel, and Link's Awakening.
In Zelda's hands.
I love this. And then here, she's got some weird jellyfish-looking thing when we're in the Jabul Waters area. So I am so excited to see all the different enemies, new and old, reimaginings that we're going to be seeing. It seems like it's never going to end, and that is really exciting. And then this right here, we have Sword Fighter form. Look at this. Oh, this is so wild.
When Zelda finds and picks up a mysterious sword, she takes on the Sword Fighter form, allowing her to attack directly.
Oh, man.
With its mighty power, she can forge ahead when her path...
Okay, so first off, this sword is brand new to the series. It's unique, it's different. It has to have some sort of connection to the still world, to try, to whatever this, like, spirit of the hero flowing into Zelda and giving her this sword fighter form. Like, it's got something with the, like, blue swirly thingies on the side of it. They kind of look like Greek architecture, or not architecture, like on the jars. They would always, is it jars? I don't know. Greeks, in ancient Greece, they had like those square swirls, if you know what I'm talking about. And that's kind of the vibe it's giving. So I'm so curious, like, what this sword is.
Path is blocked. Strike down enemies on her own.
So good.
Or battle along.
These like jump slices seem to be like a big thing in this game. You get to like do jump attacks. Also, we have like Lizalfos or like Dynalfos. They look more like Lizalfos to me, but that's exciting. Look at her go! Hiya!
However, she can only
Also, she's on a boat right here. I mean, I think that's kind of cool looking.
stay in sword fighter form for a short period of time.
So this is an interesting aspect of this.
Where you choose to wield this power is up to you.
It's like an RPG-like element to it. Because it says level 1, so you can like upgrade your sword fighter form.
Found in the still world, so be sure to grab any you find.
I'm excited for that. And we got our boy, Dampe!
This is Dampe, an engineer who crafts clockwork gizmos.
He's an engineer now.
His extravagant creations
These
are
look like a
called
lot of fun.
automatons, and they can be activated by winding them up. They can unleash powerful effects that differentiate them from echoes.
These little like bubbles protecting her from the
But be
Wolfos.
careful. They'll break apart if they take too much
These
damage.
color dungeon dudes.
You'll meet
And then
many other
they're just gonna go through a bunch of these cute little characters. There's this dude with an acorn hat. super cute looking dude.
You'll meet
And then we
many
have
other
this dojo with like the bonsai tree, a samurai sword. What are these drums called? Takai drums? Is that what it is? But yeah, like a drummer dude.
quirky characters during your travels.
We finally see this dude. I don't know who this guy is, but we finally see him in a trailer. Paraglider dude.
And there's no doubt they'll be of
The Gerudo, which I'm assuming this is the Gerudo Queen.
great help to the princess.
The Gorons. Cats. The Great Fairy. Maybe a Great Fairy? Maybe that's just a normal fairy. Ugh. And there's some surprises in here. We've got the shadow dudes attacking in the overworld. Another dungeon there. Reacting to the elements. Some swimming. Weird gravity stuff. A Kuko. Wind Waker stuff again. A singing frog looking thing, maybe?
To traverse and save
A bottle?
Princess Zelda's
Horse
wisdom
racing?
is key to
Volvagi?
undertaking this adventure.
What is going on?
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Available September 26th only on the Nintendo Switch system.
I'm so
Pre-orders are
excited.
available now on Nintendo eShop.
But wait. So many things happened in this trailer, and they like confirmed a bunch of stuff. Like, let's see, they confirmed dungeons. They gave us a name for this still world. They showed off more abilities, kind of more echoes. They introduced Dompe with the automatons. There's the sword fighter form. This game is just so much more massive than I think anybody was thinking when it was first announced. For a game that's coming out a year and a half after Tears of the Kingdom, it's wild. We got like a little Dark Link teaser at the end. I don't really know. Overall, super excited. I really want this Switch. Kind of not associated. I mean, it is associated, but it's like it doesn't have to do with the game. But I want it. I mean, it's a golden Switch Lite. Heck yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited. I wish my ZD buddies were here to chat more about it, but I just wanted to go through a quick analysis, break down a couple of the smaller details with you guys here on the ZD YouTube. If you guys have other things that you may have noticed, there was some music stuff I didn't really talk about. Maybe we'll talk about that another time. But if you guys noticed anything, let us know in the comments. And other than that, I don't know. I kind of wish I had known what Corey had thought about everything.